everyone and welcome to this video. Now today I'm going to be doing a top 10 list and I'm going to be looking at my top 10 songs by the band The House of Love. Now this video was requested by my good friend James Lobban, and I am quite glad that he requested this one, because again, The House of Love, they're a band who I don't think get enough recognition. No one really talks about them too much. They've kind of been forgotten about a bit, but I think that they are absolutely terrific. The first 3 albums, all absolutely fantastic, plus they had a handful of really great singles as well. So today I'll just be summarising what I think are 10 of their best songs. So yeah, I'll just get started with the list at number 10. Which might come as a bit of a shock, because I think most people will probably have this one a little bit higher, because it is probably, I'd say, their signature song. It's Shine On, which I think was their first single. It's the lead-off track on this mini album thing here, and yeah, it is a great song. This here, again, it's got great lyrics, a really great fun pop quite poppy chorus on it though. It was the most popular song. I think it was a top 20 hit for them. Their only real taste of success. But yeah, a really fantastic song. I mean the reason for me why it's not a little bit higher is because it is a little bit repetitive. The chorus is a song which you can grow a little bit tired of hearing sometimes. But if you play it for the first time, or maybe after not hearing it for a while, it is just an absolutely really fantastic track, which would be my number 10 choice. Next up is an album track from their 3rd album, Babe Rainbow, which I think is a really underrated album. It's a song called High in Your Face, and this song I just really love. Again, I think it's got really great backing vocals on it, great production on the track. And yeah, it is a song which I think really stands out on this album, which is a really underappreciated one. I think they really need to get on with reissuing it. It's not even on Spotify this record. So yeah, definitely one which needs a bit more attention, a bit more love for it, because it is just another stunning track. Why look back upon love? Next one is taken from their first album, and probably the most popular, most well-acclaimed album, I would say. It's their song Sulphur, which is a brilliant song. I just love the guitar riff on it, that, the sound of it. Again, it's just incredible. Again, it's a really it's quite a short song, this, but they just pack so much into it, so many musical ideas gregoing on, and he just sings it really well. Guy Chadwick, fantastic songwriter, fantastic vocalist, and yeah, is a really great song, great album cut from their debut. Song also comes from the Babe Rainbow album, their 3rd album, and it was one of the singles from it. I've got the 12-inch to it, The Girl with the Loneliest Eyes, and this is a more slower song, a bit more reflective, this one here, but again, I like the pace of the song. It starts off with a beautiful ethereal guitar riff, and then these slower drums coming, but it just all sounds really nice, really calm, and then the chorus, it picks up a bit. Just really nice structure to it. And yeah, fantastic song. 1991 this one came out. So yeah, that's The Girl with the Loneliest Eyes, number 7. Next song, now we go back to the debut album for the opening track, Christine, which was, I think, the first song I heard by The House of Love. Probably was. I think this was the album that I wish I went to, and this be the opening track, of course, the one I played first. And yeah, it is just really fantastic. I like the the moods off the song, the very persistent guitar riff on the track. I think works really well, and then I also like the bridge when it dives down into the minor chord. It just really works well this one here. And again, it's quite a poppy track, this one here, but never really achieved much success. I think it was a single or something but yeah, didn't do too well for them unfortunately. But yeah, Christine, really fantastic song.
Never gonna let you down.
Next track is from the second album off theirs, which rather confusingly, the second album was also called The House of Love, was also self-titled. This is a song which is called Never, which was one of the singles from it, which I've got here. And again, this is again a really good song. I am again surprised how this wasn't a bigger hit single. It's very sort of like Stone Roses sort of style, like Manchester kind of sound to it. But it is just really good. Like again, like it's kind of like sort of like channeled through a kind of sort of like psychedelic like 60s like vibe as well. It really gives The House of Love a really kind of timeless like appeal. Like it doesn't sound necessarily like sort of like early 90s music. It kind of has like sort of like a timeless feeling to it. And again, I think this song works particularly well like with like a lot of like the percussion work like on it, and like kind of just in like everything like about like the production like is so like timeless on it. So yeah, Never would be number 5.
So wash my life.
Number 4 now on my list is going for, again, a track off the second album, which wasn't a single, so I have just got the album to show, like the Butterfly album. It's Shake and Crawl, which this song, again, I love the stages it goes through, sort of like the opening guitar riff, like it's very kind of, like I don't want to say sort of like country and western kind of style, like, but it's got that kind of like that sort of like that like this sort of like this driving like up like sort of like a like US highway kind of feeling to it. Like, but then like sort of like the production, like there's lots of like there's also like synth like sounds going on. Like it's just really like atmospheric. And yeah, there's just not much else I can say like aside from that about it. And yeah, like, it's just a really good song, this.
But there are times when there could be a better way. Sure.
And then we go back to the debut album now for my number 3 choice, which is going to go to the song Road, which yeah is a really good track, a really good sort of like rocking song. This one here, like it's got a good pace to it. Like I really like the guitar riff on it, played by Teddy Bickers. Like it was only like with the band, like, I think for the first 2 albums of theirs, but again he gave them like a really like distinctive sound. It's kind of got a kind of Velvet Undergroundy sort of like feeling to like this one here, and yeah, it just rocks along really well. I really like the kind of chorus bit, like where he sort of sings like there are times when there could be a better way, short and cold but such a better day, or something like that. But that bit again just sounds so good. Like the drums are kind of like pounding like through like the song, and like yeah, it just works really well. So yeah, Road would come in at number 3. And now these next 2 are probably interchangeable, but right now I'm going to say my second favourite House of Love song is the song Feel, which is from their Babe Rainbow album. I have got the 10-inch single to it here, and yeah, this is just a wonderful, wonderful song. I love the kind of like the introduction like guitar riff on it. It's very Smithsy, this one here. Like I could really imagine like Johnny Marr like playing like the introduction riff like to like this one here. And like lyrically it's kind of about feeling a bit like down in the dumps. He sort of sings like at 25 and like sick of life and like that kind of thing. And like yeah, I just really like it. I think it's a great memorable riff, like yeah, like hard hitting lyrics, but really, really, really good. So yeah, Feel would come in at number 2. Okay, but now at number 1 is one of their more popular songs again. It is I Don't Know Why I Love You, which is yeah another brilliant song. Again, like the kind of like the production like on it like works so well. I like the lyrics like on it. He's kind of like he's just sort of like he's kind of confused like in like his like romance. He's sort of like kind of say like I don't know like why I love you like but I do sort of thing. And like yeah, like kind of like everything about like kind of like comes together like on like this song here. It is again one which I vaguely knew before I even knew of The House of Love. I'm not sure like if it'd be used like in like a film like or like TV like advertisement, but yeah, it is a really good song, and like definitely one like which should be a lot more well known because it only got to about number 48 or something like on like the charts. But yeah, it is like really fantastic, and like definitely like one of like the best tunes like off like that early 90s period. So that's been my top 10 songs by The House of Love. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed like this video. Like if like there's any songs which you think like should have like made this list, like I'd be interested to know what those are in the comment section. And like yeah, like I was a bit disappointed that I couldn't include anything from like the last 2 albums. There was She Paints Words in Red and Audience with a Mind, but when you have to like look at it like on the whole, those last 2 albums not quite as good like as like these first 3, which are like I would say like kind of like bona fide classics. So yeah, House of Love, really underrated, underappreciated band. Like if like you're not familiar with them, please do check them out. And yes, hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time for the next one. Goodbye.